Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Number 22 gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. The next Cub up, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Shorts and T-shirts, the order of the afternoon, 92 degrees here at first pitch. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take. But when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line drive, base hit. And 1 batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Waiting on it is Almora.
He's got it 1 away. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almora retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. The plate is the White Sox DH, Cliff Floyd. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Almora is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting 7th. Catcher.
Up next for Chicago, Mike Piazza. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Looking up is Almora.
Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the White Sox.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one, so that keeps the bottom of the second going. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Now Lester's 0-1, drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Striding in once again, Ted Williams, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he's safe.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Mike Schmidt, 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Dan, from a pitcher stamp.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 2 full. back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Here's Jason Hayward now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
The designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Albert Almora. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Almora is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Cliff Floyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Mike Piazza.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Piazza. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Line drive to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Al Kaline. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, and it's a 3. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains at 0-2. Killebrew might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Schmidt over to his left, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Harmon Killebrew. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. On the run is Almora. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jackie Robinson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel. Hard on the ground towards short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Schwarber.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-zip.
Leading off for the White Sox. Left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Ted Williams. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the White
So a
Sox.
runner at first with 2 away, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Center fielder,
and now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Fouled off. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jackie Robinson. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. This one is launched. Look at this.
Looking up is Contreras.
And it's gone as they add still another. Standing in now, Omar Vizquel. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Ted Williams.
Into the box, Ted Williams.
He swings and grounds it to short.
He'll go to the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Almora is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. In now, Cliff Floyd.
Designated hitter, Cliff
To
Floyd.
right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs.
The right fielder.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline.
Al Kaline.
Back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time for the 3rd out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In there, strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in it.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. So stepping in, Harmon Killebrew hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high.
Looking up is Contreras.
And it's gone as they add still another. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge. And that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Ted Williams. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and here comes Junior. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive out to center field. That ball hit pretty well. That one carrying. That one is gone. And you can put it on the board. Yes. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts. Here's Chris Bryant now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And that one just missed outside.
1-2.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. Daytime baseball. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the White Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jackie Robinson.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Now at the plate, Wade Boggs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Into the
number
box
9.
now, Ted Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. In now, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Nationals, center fielder, Adam
First
Eaton.
delivery to him on the way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now for Washington, Trey Turner.
The shortstop,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Turner.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Count 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Trey Turner becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Popped him up. Boggs has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
24, Ken
First
Griffey
pitch
Jr.
on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Turner settles under it near second, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Liner toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel,
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat.
Third baseman.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Juan Soto waits on deck. Swing, strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. At the plate, Juan Soto.
Fielder, number 22.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Into the box, number 22. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now batting. Second
Into the
baseman.
box now, Jackie Robinson. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Eaton is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Ted Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Scherzer into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field. Eaton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And the White Sox are out in front, 3-0. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 the count. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strike. There's 1 gone in the inning.
Batting 8.
Striding in now for the Nats, Wilmer Defoe. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Popped him up. Vizquel shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now, Jim Edmonds, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Harmon Killebrew. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to 3rd on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Omar Vizquel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from 3rd. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, number 22. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Piazza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a drive out to left center field. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from 1st.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from 1st to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson,
as he hits one on a line to left field.
And that's in there, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
For the White Sox,
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. In now is Adam Eaton. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Junior, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Killebrew on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
right fielder number 34.
And now Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They won't make a dent in a... Stepping into the box, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there, 1 out.
Center fielder number 20.
Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. Scherzer looks in. First pitch on its way. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. He'll get it into second, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Defoe is under it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And, oh, trouble averted as he takes away. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hit out toward second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Striding into the box, Juan Soto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Matt Grace gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Omar Vizquel earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Number 22.
Digging in and looking for more, number 22. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First offering on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Third baseman.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Wilmer Defoe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count, and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Howie Kendrick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Popped him up. Vizquel calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Number 60 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Striding in, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Belted high and deep into right center. Eaton going back, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another.
The right fielder, number 15, Jim Edmonds.
Standing in now, Jim Edmonds. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the top of the seventh isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
First baseman number 3.
So striding in, Harmon Killebrew. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounder down the line at third, and that's through for a hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Omar Vizquel.
Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. In now is Adam Eaton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Popped him up. Boggs has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Number 22 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Jackie Robinson. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Williams.
Standing in, Ted Williams. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming, here it is. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's a high pop-up. Vizquel is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now.
Number 22.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Juan Soto becomes out number 2 this inning. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Edmonds sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Got it! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Joaquin Benoit enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Joaquin Benoit.
Ready now for the White Sox, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 count and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 15.
So striding forward now, Jim Edmonds. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Benoit's ready. First pitch on its way. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Mike Piazza. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
First baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Into the box, Harmon Killebrew, as he drives a liner to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
In now, Omar Vizquel. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But one. Here's the catcher, Matt. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 1.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
So he got him swinging. Wilmer Defoe goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
Mark.
Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited.